Hello there, H+III+T, it's a boot that dang on time. I want to say before this video starts that I want to apologize for basically the all over the placeness in this video. Like, I'm going to start out real strong, but while reviewing these two episodes, like, I'm really tired while I'm doing this, so like I kept losing my train of thought, and then like the heater went off or whatever. So if it seems a little bit more jumbled than usual, that's my bad. I'm like half asleep, but I did try to do this video for you guys, so I hope you guys are like following me, because I'm kind of going all over the place. But I just want to say that before this video starts, I'm really tired, so like that's why it's like, you know, constantly jumping around. So I want to apologize in advance for that, but enjoy the video anyway. Yeah. Hello there, H+III+T, it's a boot that dang on time, y'all. Welcome to Dang On episode 22/23 of Dang On the Gundam Wing review, y'all. And as, you know, per the title of the Dang On video, we are reviewing Dang On episode 22 and episode 23 of the Gundam Wing review. If you're wondering why it's two, it's because, as you guys noticed, I didn't do one last week because like 3 albums dropped. So like I was making videos all week or whatever, so I didn't get a chance to review Gundam. So we're gonna do 2 in 1 week. So it's gonna be like a twice as nice thing. You feel me? Like a 2-for-1 deal. So like, call me Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. But that's neither here nor there, so I'm going to give you guys a second to check out episode 22 and episode 23, and we'll be right here when you get back. You guys, while they're gone checking out the dang on episodes, I want to first say that I am so tired. Like, I'm really tired when I do the Gundam videos and the Survey Sunday videos, because it's like Saturday night and I'm really tired from a full week. But this is another level of tired. I've watched 2 Nick games tonight because I actually realized that I recorded last night's Nick game, so I just watched that. That was double overtime. And then there was actually a game tonight, and we won them both, but it's just like 2 Nick games in one day, and I had to wake up early because we had to catch the one tonight. I'm really tired, y'all. And then 2 episodes, like, I love the show Gundam, but if you try to watch this at night, man, you're like but man, am I tired, but that's not here nor there. I'm going to assume everybody's back, y'all, so let's talk about Dang On episode 22 and episode 23 of Gundam. If you guys are new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, we are reviewing the series Gundam Wing, so you can check that out on the internet or whatever you watch anime on, and catch up with us. We're about halfway through the series, so now would be a good time to jump on. I wouldn't suggest... Once we get over to the 30s, I'd just, you know, be like, well, you know, catch me on the next one. But that's not here nor there. So, episode 22 and 23. I'm going to try and do this without falling asleep. So, my bad if I'm really low energy. It's just because I am so out of it. But I got to do it, like, while I'm remembering what's going on. So, Zex is in space. Only now he's donning the name Milliardo Peacecraft, because that's who he actually is. Something I just want to go ahead just right off the bat and just address is, why the job is it that late, like, the whole exchange between Zex, well, Milliardo, and Lady Un, this new peaceful Lady Un, was that whole thing just a bunch of crap because, like, Treize knows that Zex is still alive? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did, like, Lady Un and Milliardo have that thing, like, well, I'm Milliardo Peacecraft on behalf of the Peacecraft monarchy? Was that because of, like, they have to stage that Zex is dead? You feel me? Was that just like for show to prove to whatever cameras were there that they were working with Zex or something? Is that what that is? Because he can hide behind the same kingdom all he wants, but he's still Zex. And I think it's obvious to everyone that that's Zex. I mean, even Lieutenant Nico figured it out in about 3 seconds. Heck, the other Gundam pilots are completely aware that it's Zex. All he did was he took off the mask. That wasn't doing a very convincing job, because you were the only person on the face of the planet and space that has a long white ponytail. So was that whole exchange just to put on, like, a show for, like, I guess the general public? Like, oh, that can't be Zex because they're friends? I didn't get that, but that's not here nor there. So Zex is in space, and he's trying to decide which side he wants to be on. He's not really feeling what Oz and the Romefeller Foundation is doing. And again, to explain, the Romefeller Foundation is just like the bougie, like, upper-class version of Oz. Basically, the people funding Oz and doing all this stuff. And, Zex isn't really quite sure what side he wants to join, because he stopped being Zex, not just because he was, you know, convicted of treason and stuff, but because he doesn't want to be a part of Oz anymore. So he's trying to see, like, okay, do I side with the Earthsphere Alliance, which is technically with the colonies, or do I just go back to Oz? He's, like, having, like, a moment where he can't figure it out. So that's what Zex is doing. Then we have the Marvelous Misadventures of Lady Un. Lady Un is freaking insane, y'all. You know, the best I've been able to manage, and I know there's something called Gundam Wing Teardrop, and there's a bunch of, like, other, like, graphic novels. So I'm not, like, a Gundam buff. I just have watched this show before. So I can't tell you the connection between Lady Un and Treize. It is strange. And Treize isn't really helping because he's I'm going to call him Captain Pretentious, because the speech he gives to Lady Un over, I guess, Skype, even though it's in the 90s, so we'll say Windows Skype. Like, freaking, he was like, well, even though I wanted you to go up there and make peaceful relations, I don't want you to have peace anymore because now I want bloodshed, even though I just said I wanted peace. Lady, come back to being the blood-sucking monster I once wanted. And Lady Un said it so well, like, Treize, this is, you wanted me to calm down and be more peaceful. Now I actually am, and you're on some other type stuff? So, honestly, Treize is giving me split personalities. I don't know what to think about that, but, yeah, Lady Un is freaking insane. Like, she wants Treize to be in charge of the world so bad, but Treize doesn't even know what he wants, and he's basically powerless because Duke Dormil and the rest of the Romefelin Foundation has basically taken over the world and is now trying to take over the whole universe since they're going after the colonies on some Google Chrome incognito type jive. So that was a pun. I thought it was beautiful, doo-dooch. But that's and Wu Fei got captured. He didn't really get captured so much as he let himself get captured. Now, why he did that, I haven't the slightest clue, but he allowed himself to be captured. That's basically everything that happened in episode 22, I believe. I might be leaving something out, but that's all the major things that happened in episode 22. We go over to episode 23, and this is where business starts to pick up a little bit. No. So that's what's happening with Lady Un or whatever. Like, she's just having trouble finding the difference and, like, the balance between world peace and trying to realize Treize's ideas or whatever. Because she's in the mindset of peace, but Treize wants war, so it's, like, really making her messed up in the head. And she's just having issues trying to distribute the mobile dolls or whatever. So in the meantime, Duo is going back and forth with Hildy. And Duo goes over to the lunar base. He's going to the lunar base to destroy the lunar base because that is where the mobile dolls are going to be distributed to Earth from. So he wants to go there, and also that's where the doctors are, and he wants to kill them too because he heard rumors that they're working with Oz. Long story short, Duo goes in the Danglong colony. No, sorry. It goes in the Danglong lunar base, sees his Gundam, and Wu Fei's Gundams are being reconstructed and repaired by the doctors. He allows himself to be captured so that they could be there when the Gundams are done, and that's pretty much the end of the episode. H+III+T, like, comment, subscribe. What did you think of these two episodes? Again, I apologize for me being all over the place in this review. I am really tired and I'm having trouble getting my thoughts together. I really need to go to bed, but that's a basket neither here nor there. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry for me being all over the place, and I will see you guys later on. Yeah.